气味的亲吻，他们说这是生死的提问，将命运托付给古老天真。可我偏偏不信，人间只凭生活辨认，活着不为渴着粉色，是为爱跟随欲感粉身，它变成冰大陆表情的记，黑明成人在古稀珍奇悲迷，科技人的尽头总是牢笼，不过是换了锁的心。我从来不会生命，我来是自带甜蜜，有黑白彩虹能出相懂，让天地重铸天地，不需烽火英雄力，让我进古老的黎明，让星火为证，因果写点人世间沉默的姓名。人间只凭生活辨认，活着不为渴着粉色，是为爱跟随欲感粉身。你走在这次里，爱如黄昏；你走在海域里，炽热如灰烬。可几人的尽头总是牢笼，不过是换了锁的心。我从来不会神秘，我来是自带甜蜜，让黑白彩虹能出相懂，让
weapons, supplies, power levels, mission plans. Check completed for the 17th time. Standing by.
Now that was a fight to remember. Clean, fierce, satisfying. Totally worth the journey. Give it a little time and the tale will go, Kajol, the man who crossed blades with a god and walked away without a scratch. Legendary, isn't it? Not that I could have done it without you. You pulled me out of the fire, and I don't forget that.
Hey, don't start patting yourself on the back just yet. What was all that about? You didn't seem like a wanted criminal when we met last time. What did you do? Wait, are my little minion and I in danger?
Whoa now. You make me sound like some arch-villain. Since you're so curious, I'll introduce myself properly. I walk my own road, against the world's tide, guided by nothing but the compass in my heart. The sky is my cover, the earth my bed. Sword in hand, I roam beneath the heavens, seeking justice where it's been denied. I'm Kajol, a drifter of Huashi. Okay, now tell me that isn't stylish. Naturally, when the high and mighty turn a blind eye to injustice, someone's gotta act. And if no one else dares, we drifters will.
All right, I get it. You're not some big evil baddie. Jeez.
Never thought I'd hear a self-intro longer than Snow's. Looks like she's finally met her match.
Nah, I don't buy it. If you're that good, how do the magistrates nab you? Sounds like a whole lot of hot air to me.
Please, I handed myself over. Give those clowns all the time in the world and they still wouldn't lay a finger on me.
You handed yourself over? Just to give Lord Argent a piece of your mind?
Come on, give me some credit. I'm not that simple-minded.
So there was another reason?
Of course. I wanted to beat it up.
Yeah, not exactly the master plan you made it sound like.
After we parted at the Julian altar, my head was a mess. Couldn't make head nor tail of what happened. Then it hit me. If the truth won't come to me, I'll hunt it down. Whatever Zhiliu's scheming was Zhu Yin. If I wounded the Argent Lung, the Bian and the magistrates would be left without a head to follow. The 9 chapters would totter. And our troubles might just solve themselves. Besides, I've had a bone to pick with that Argent Lung for a long time. All I needed was the right moment. Worst case, I die. Not that I'm blind. Gods are gods, stubborn as bedrock, but a pain to fight. If you hadn't stepped in, I'd be dust in the wind.
So you knew you might die? You nearly got my little minion killed!
I didn't know you two would be there. Sorry. But hey, all's well that ends well. If you're still mad, I'll part with some of my Shifu's finest vintage. He'd hoarded it for decades.
The Asphodel has fine wine to spare. Not impressed. But since I got a free treasure, I'll let it slide.
Treasure?
This fell when the Argent Lung flew off. A god's possession. Must be some incredible treasure.
Just half a jade pendant by the look of it. Doesn't seem much. But if it belonged to the Argent Lung, the rich old man at the black market might be interested.
Then I'm keeping it. Sell it for a fortune and my little minion's travel fund is sorted.
Say, what was that back there? That thing's a god. I threw everything I had and didn't leave a scratch. How'd you get it to fly off wounded?
Honestly, I've no idea. But something felt off when the Argent Loon came at me. All I could do was hold my ground with everything I had. then the power just burst out of me, completely beyond my control. It was like something else was moving me, controlling me.
Huh. That's troubling.
And there's more. Kajo, didn't you say we discussed a plan at the Julian altar? I don't remember any of it. Not even speaking to you there.
Seriously? How could you forget something that high stakes? Shh! Someone's coming.
That way. Understood.
No idea who it is. Hide for now. We move when there's an opening.
I really want to say hello. I really want to say hello. Hey! Wishing arose from the reversal of natural law brought by the 9 chapters. As a Zuyo therapy user, you are by nature attuned to their power. Yet know this. Such a working bears a price.
I understand. That is enough. At last, a glimmer of hope. You have my thanks.
Fushu?
Snow, what brings you here and in such a state?
All clear. You can come out now.
Then it is as the rumors claim. The attempted assassination at the Hall of Adjudication was your doing. Would you recount the matter in full? From its very inception?
Oh, it was quite the tale. It all started this morning when little Minion and I were running errands for Miss Jilyu.
Ziliu?
Pardon my bluntness, But during the Zuyin subjugation, you and Proprietress Zhilu severed all ties there and then. Has there since been some development unbeknownst to us?
Severed all ties.
The age of the Lord Argent's sovereign ends here, and I shall claim their mantle. Now then, forget me. Forget all that has passed between us. Will you?
What is it? Your pulse is in utter disarray. Be still. I shall steady your flow.
I remember now. After the battle with Shuyin, Shiliu struck me down at the foot of the mountain, then brought me here. And these? What are they? What's this then? Locking me in here. What do you want?
Things moved too hastily during our encounter at the altar. We had no leisure for a proper conversation. It would have been a shame to part ways without that. Wouldn't you agree?
You brought me here against my will. And now you think a few polite words will smooth it over.
I read your anger clearly. With good reason.
Save it. That bridge is already burnt. Tell me, Shiliu, at the altar, why did you take Julian's power despite my protests? Was it really only to become a god? And now that you've got what you're after, why lock me in here?
Enough pleasantries. Let us come to the point.
If this is your idea of a proper conversation, you'll have to do better.
Patience. Your questions will be answered in full. But first, there is something of greater import. Know this. The path ahead is not made in a moment. It is already inscribed in the hexagrams. These three are the futures I unveil just for you. The first symbol, overreach. The foe soaring beyond bounds invites a crushing descent. You shall ascend to the utmost heights, confront the sovereign of Huaxu, and live to tell the tale.
Me, confronting the sovereign of Huaxu. And why in the world would I do that?
All has been written. In time, you'll understand.
How do you fare now?
I remember now. Shiliu gave me 3 prophecies, things she said would happen. The first was that I would face Lord Argent atop the Hall of Adjudication. If that's true, then that surge of power back there may not have been mine at all. Shiliu might have rigged it.
You said there were 3. What about the other 2?
I don't remember. All I know is they haven't happened yet. and I need to stop them before they do. I've got a bad feeling. The last one. It's something I'd never want to see come true. Something absolutely terrible.
If I'm not mistaken, these prophecies are not true foresight at all. No one truly sees through fate. What Zulu calls prophecy is nearer to a mark planted deep within your mind. In other words, a form of hypnosis. By shaping your expectations of the future with her words, she inclines events towards her will. That surge of power you described, it fits precisely.
So that's it! No wonder little Minion's been off since this morning.
Fushu, is there any way you can help me recover my memories?
What veils your mind is no ailment of the body, but a force most anomalous. Were it a common affliction, I could draw it onto myself. Yet for a power such as this, I must first discern its nature, and that would take time. Forgive me, I cannot promise you a remedy in the near term.
Then we can't linger here. We're still wanted fugitives across the city. Come with me to the Outer Peaks.
The Outer Peaks? What is that?
Where injustice prevails, a voice will rise. This age wears a mask of peace, but underneath, it's falling apart. Any who see that rot for what it is, how could they possibly remain silent? So we, the Drifters, those who won't bow to the 9 chapters, gathered under a single cause. The Outer Peaks is our hidden stronghold. Believe me, there is no safer place.
I've heard whispers of it. Said to lie deep within mountains, veiled in cloud and mist, its trails known to but a few. For you, it may indeed serve as a haven.
Then let's go with your plan.
All right. I'll go on ahead and draw off the pursuers. That should buy you a window. Make for the eastern outskirts and follow the trail markings along the way. I'll send word ahead to my great-aunt Su Yi. She'll meet you there. Oh, and my great-aunt's a cautious one. She changes the contact signal every single day, so you better follow the markings all the way and give the correct signal for today. Otherwise, she won't even glance in your direction. One more thing. Her temper's sharp. Mind your tongue and don't provoke her. But if you do, there's a remedy. Flattery works wonders. Lay it on thick, and she'll be all smiles. That's all you need to know. I'm off. See you at the Outer Peaks.
Let's get ready, little Minion. Time we were on our way too.
The pursuers have been diverted, but we must remain cautious. As Kojo instructed, let us proceed with care and watch for the trail markings.
That scribble on the big rock! That's got to be the secret code Kajou told us about.
Stay close. I shall guard your flank.
Let the healing flow. The currents will silence you.
My guns aside.
I've had worse.
Huh? What's someone doing way out here? Could she be the one we're meant to meet? But she doesn't really look like Kajou's great aunt. Whatever. Let's ask. Hi. Excuse me. Do you know an old lady named Su Yi?
Old lady? No idea. You got the wrong person.
Then, are you the contact from the out?
I said you got the wrong person. Stop bothering me.
Hey, I wasn't finished. And seriously? Who just strolls around in the middle of nowhere?
This isn't some private estate. Anyone's free to be here. I happen to enjoy walks in the middle of nowhere. The more deserted, the better for inspiration. Problem?
Little minion, did we actually get the wrong person? Maybe she really was just a random passerby.
Snow, do you remember what Kajou told us before he left?
Right. We need to follow the markings and find today's secret signal for the contact. She won't talk to us unless we get it right. Who even makes rules like this? Do they just enjoy watching people run in circles?
Steady now, Snow. As the Huashu proverb goes, the finer the reward, the steeper the climb. Patience, we're nearly there.
This is? Bet it's one of those good old trials or challenges, right? Piece of cake. Go get 'em, little minion.
Brimming with spirit, as ever.
Grab what you need and let's hit the road!
Weapons, supplies,
Finally! That secret signal was hidden way too well. Felt like we crossed half the world to find it.
Now that we've secured the signal, let us not tarry. We should return to our contact.
Because I chose to live on!
So we just performed the signal, right? I remember it perfectly. The Demon King's memory is second to none.
Come with me. I'm Su Yi, the one you've been seeking.
What? You? But Kejou's great aunt was supposed to be some old granny, wasn't she? I get it. You must have used some mysterious age-reversing magic, right?
The only thing senior about me is my place in the family tree. It has nothing to do with age. Allow me to introduce myself. Su Yi, quartermaster of the Outer Peaks and 17th generation heir to the Jishu sect. I'm peer to Kezhou's Shifu's Shifu, so by tradition, he's obliged to call me Great Aunt. Now then, I'll be guiding you from here.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm...
No need for introductions. I already know all about you. You're Fushu, head of the Zhuyo house. Fell into slumber during the Great Plague 60 years past, and only awoke last year. And you, the Lunarian from Hyperborea. Pure White Redeemer, Demon King of Light. Quite the title for someone so guileless at heart. Isn't that right, Snow?
You look like a cute girl, but why talk like that mean old mutt ears?
And you, the white-haired warrior of curious gift. The honored guest Julio went to great lengths to bring in, and the hero who ended the scourge of Juyin. Nailed it, didn't I? Word is you're a real powerhouse. If you've ever got a free moment, help me field test a few mecha puppets, will you? Pretty please?
Wait, you knew who you were this whole time? Then why act like you didn't?
My bad. Don't be cross. How about I make it up to you with the Yi Bird Flight Spectacular? It's a really amazing show. Still, confirming the secret signal was non-negotiable. One slip on security and you put lives at risk. I don't take chances like that.
I understand.
Then I forgive you too.
There are plenty of forks ahead. The route to our stronghold changes daily according to a predetermined cycle based on celestial patterns. One wrong turn, and you'll be lost in these wilds. So stick close, and don't wander off. And here we are. Welcome to the Outer Peaks.
It's built right on the edge of a cliff. What if someone trips and falls off the side?
If you're scared, just stick close to me.
Who says I'm scared? The Great Demon King fears no heights. Don't go stirring up rumors, little minion.
I've lived here long enough to get used to it. And if anyone does take a tumble, the mech kites will catch you before you hit the ground. So don't worry, you're safe.
Can't tell what they're up to. Can't tell what they're up to. Can't tell what they're up to. Can't tell what they're up to.
Back so soon, yeah? All quiet out there?
Wait, Uncle Tang, what are you doing out here? Your leg hasn't healed from that spiral soaring hat trial. You should be resting.
Hey, just a scratch. Still a little worry what I see. I remember when you first came here. Barely taller than that mech bird you toted everywhere. Now look at you. All grown up before I even realized.
Shah! Don't go digging up old stories in front of our guests, Uncle Tang.
Forgive these old eyes. I didn't see them there. So, this is the guest I've heard so much about. Kejo's been muttering your name non-stop.
Kejo? He's back already?
Just got back. He's up ahead.
Oh, is he now? I've got a score or two to settle with him. Come on, let's go.
Can't tell what they're up to. Can't tell what they're up to. Hey, you made it! So, what do you think of this place? They say the deeper into the clouded peaks you go, the more hidden wonders you'll see. Not a bad view we've got here, right?
Joe! You kicked out a massive mess out there, and now you just waltz back in. Oh, hey you, what's up? Unbelievable!
I knew my brilliant great aunt would have everything under control. With you backing me, I can go make waves. This place wouldn't last a day without you.
Don't think sweet talking's going to save you. Not this time. Of all the messes you could have made, you just had to pick a fight with the Argent Long. Now the city's swarming with Bi'an and magistrates. You've really outdone yourself.
But I made it back in one piece, didn't I? With the Tianluo Veil active, the 9 chapters won't sniff us out. Those dumb wolves could never find their way here.
Still got the chick to grin. If she hadn't stepped in, you'd be vulture chow by now.
Quick, say something nice to bail me out.
Joe told us that... He said you're a peerless genius and the cutest girl alive. That you're brilliant, dependable, trustworthy, the best of the best.
Wow, little minion. Didn't even blink saying all that.
Oh, all right. That's enough. I'll deal with that no good great nephew of mine later. For now, let's focus on the matter at hand. I've caught up on the situation. Zhi Liu has absorbed the power of Zhu Yin and is aiming to ascend as a new god. Her true motives remain unclear, but she's a definite threat to the outer peaks. In short, this is not something we can take lightly. What is your next move?
I'm not playing along with Zhi Liu's game. Whatever she's planning, I need to break it before it plays out.
Agreed. First step's finding where she's hiding. Only then can we make our move.
Hate to break it to you, but I've already tried. Our informants last spotted her at the gates of the Ministry of Fortune yesterday. Since then, nothing. Even our mech birds that patrol the sky lost her trail. It's like she vanished into thin air.
Maybe she even counted on us reacting this way.
Then, perhaps the smarter move is breaking the hypnosis she planted in you. If we're lucky, it might even reveal her next step.
I may have a thread to follow.
What is it, Fushu?
The great sect, Shuanghan and Jishu, are well known. Yet a millennia passed, 100 schools vied for mastery. Some, like the Bingzu or Guanwei, yet endure in seclusion.
Ah, I see where this is going. Divination, mind-bending tricks, secret rites. You mean the Wu Qiongzang sect, don't you?
Indeed. When I took your pulse, a faint suspicion stirred within me. Never did I expect that Zhi Liu, High Chancellor of Longyuan, might be a disciple of Wu Qiongzang. I shall scour the city for traces of the hidden enclave. With fortune's grace, I may yet find a way to restore your memories.
Then I'm coming with you.
Unwise. Word is the city is swarming with Bi'an and magistrates of Yingtian, all stirred to action after your open defiance of Lord Argent at the Hall of Adjudication. Trust me, laying low is your best bet.
Monsieur speaks truly. After your clash with Tai Hao, your essence lies in disarray. What you require now is recuperation, not peril. Moreover, there are affairs of my own I must first attend to. It is best I go alone. My apologies.
Well now, if she has to lie low for a while, how about I go in her stead?
You just stay here and keep yourself out of trouble. The outer peaks need every hand it can get. Go deal with that beast in the gorge and fix those broken roofs while you're at it. You made all those grand promises about helping out, but I've yet to see you lift a single finger.
Little something you might not know, dear great aunt. These two and I go way back. Comrades through thick and thin. They'd be happy to cover for me and lend a hand around the base.
Ke Zhou, you lazy mutt! Don't you dare force your chores onto our guests.
Now, it may look like I'm shirking duties, but really, I'm simply giving you more time to bond with each other. After all, my great aunts long admired your legendary feats. How thoughtful of me, no?
Oh, shut up! Hey, don't believe a single word out of his mouth. It's all utter nonsense. He's so full of it. Well, I do think you're amazing. Wait, no. He's got me playing along with his nonsense again. You're guests, and we don't make guests do chores.
Since you're such a fan of this Demon King and her little minion, maybe we could lend a hand.
We're staying here free of charge. Least we can do is pitch in.
If you insist, just don't fall for his silver tongue. And on behalf of everyone in the Outer Peaks, I'm grateful.
Then I shall take my leave. Should I uncover anything of importance, I will return at once.
All right, Fushu. We'll be here. Take care on the road.
Come on now. I'll show you around the Outer Peaks while we're at it. Uncle Tang's leg still hasn't mended from that fall. I'm heading out to gather some herbs. See if we can help it along.
Sounds like the Jishu sect runs some pretty high-risk experiments.
Well, as the founder of our sect, Ju, once said, to forge the undared nor flinch at peril. Even if the road to invention is rough, we push forward. Trialing new mecha puppets comes with its share of mishaps. And the martial artists here get banged up all the time. That's why we keep a herb field up high on the ridge. Come on, we're almost there.
Here's my plan. We wait for that scruffy bird to strut out nice and easy, then take it down in one clean shot from the bow. Only problem is, my aim is not exactly top tier. If I miss, then all of this waiting and every one of these mosquito bites will have been for nothing. Yeah, guess we need a backup plan.
师傅 just showed us how to make sensor traps. This would be the perfect chance to try one out. But I'm still short a few parts. By the time I gather them all, that stupid bird will have eaten, preened, and flown off. If only we had a spare one lying around somewhere.
Chen, yeah. Shouldn't you be in class or out on the training grounds? Skipping out again, are we?
Wow! Sissy!
And of all people, you're taking cues from Ke Zhou, skipping class just like him. Caught red-handed. Now you're in for it.
Wait! We can explain. We know skipping class was wrong, but it was for a good reason. The other day, while I was on duty in the herb field, this awful bird flew in, tore up the plants, scattered leaves all over, and even pooped right on my head.
We're drifters, sword in hand. We roam beneath the heavens, seeking justice where it has been denied. We couldn't just let some bird walk all over us. I had to stand up for my friend.
That's right. Ye swore he'd take it down, but that bird's way too slippery. It's been days and we haven't plucked a single feather.
Then why didn't you ask for help?
If we can't even handle one pesky bird, how are we supposed to uphold justice and protect the innocent? I couldn't live with that kind of shame.
You two really are a handful. Lucky for you, she just happens to be here. How about we let her show you how it's done?
The legendary warrior who crushed Zhuyin and kicked Taihao in the face alongside brotherKezhou. I can't believe I'm actually meeting you!
You won't get another chance like this. Watch and learn.
Evil birds, thou doom has arrived. Surrender now!
Snow, where did you pick up that line? The birds can't understand you.
I just heard someone reciting a playbook.
Gotcha, you smug little pest. Bet you didn't see that coming. No more snacking on our herbs. Got it?
That was incredible, miss. Like a bolt of lightning. It was over before I even blinked.
Not the time to celebrate just yet. If it took you days to catch a little bird, that just means your training needs serious work. Chen, you're not thinking outside the box. There are tons of materials that can sub in for a sensor trap. And in a pinch, you could have strapped a shooter onto a mech kite and controlled it remotely. Innovation requires flexibility. Cling too tightly to a single approach, and you'll never grow into a true construct artificer.
You're right. I totally missed that.
And you, yeah. A real archer doesn't miss, not even at geese flying a mile high. Yet you let that bird flit circles around you. Been slacking on your target practice, haven't you?
Maybe skipped a couple sessions.
30 rounds on the range. Do them properly. With your current form, one magistrate of Yingtian would wipe the floor with you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now both of you, back to class. No excuses, I'll be checking up on you later. Move it!
Yes, Sister Yi.
Yi.
Almost forgot why we came here in the first place. Sorry you had to see that. Why are you two looking at me like that? The kids here at the Outer Peaks can be a handful. Most of them lost their families to the 9 chapters. So I pitch in now and then to help keep them in line. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get those herbs. Uncle Tang, we picked up some herbs for bruises and broken bones. Grind them with turmeric powder, apply the paste a few times, and you'll be up and about in no time.
Such a thoughtful child. I'd best hurry up and get better. Wouldn't want you running yourself ragged fussing over me. And just as well you came. Here, take these calibration tools for the Tianluo Veil. Saves me the trouble of sending someone else.
Tianluo Veil? What's that?
No, don't... Oh, too late. It's our sect's prized invention. Uncle Tang would collar a stray dog in the street just to explain it. And now you've asked him directly? Well, brace yourselves.
Hey, now that's a stretch. Still, curiosity is a fine trait in the young. So, let me give you a little rundown on the Tianwo Veil. It all started back when I was just an apprentice.
The device is a Jishu creation that hides the outer peaks from the 9 chapters. It scrubs all incense traces from the air and fires off a decoy signal. Without a medium to latch onto, the 9 chapters tracking goes dull, and the decoy signal keeps the Arjun Long from noticing the anomaly. Thanks to the veil, us drifters finally stopped living on the run and built a home here. Alright, how's that for a crash course, Uncle Tang?
You've robbed me of one of life's rare joys, kiddo.
Aw, don't be upset, Uncle Tang. I was just trying to save your breath.
All right. You kids are always in a rush. Go on and get the device calibrated. But swing by when you've got time. I'll give you the full lecture then.
We'll be sure to.
Alright, we'll see ourselves out. And don't forget to use those herbs. Nailed it!
Yi, there you are. Do you have a moment? Something's been weighing on me.
Let me guess. Chen and Ye skipping class again? I found them hanging around the herb field when they should have been in class. Gave them a warning and sent them back.
They already confessed. Still as cheeky and carefree as ever. If only that were the worst of it. It's Pooh. He's shut himself away in that cave. No talking, no playing, nothing but relentless training from dawn to dusk. If this keeps up, it won't just wear down his body. I'm more afraid it'll break his spirit.
Why is he pushing himself so hard?
Ah, this is Fox Hunter, a new friend. Fox Hunter, meet Sister Han. She teaches the kids here at the Outer Peaks. You can trust her.
So you're the one who saved Kuzhou. It's a real honor to meet you. Truth is, everyone here at the Outer Peaks carries some scar from the 9 chapters. Some, like Kuzhou, were branded criminals just for protecting someone or simply defending themselves. Others, like Yi, had no choice but to seek refuge after their loved ones fell victim to injustice. Pooh belongs to that second kind. He lost both his parents when he was 9. And lately, all he talks about is killing the Argent Long to avenge them.
He's still in that cave.
Yes. Went in at dawn and hasn't come out since.
Got it. We will go check on him. We will keep you posted. Don't worry, we won't leave him to spiral.
Yeah! Ha! That's the best you've got? If you can't even manage this, how'll you ever avenge Mom and Pa? Get up, Zubu. Don't stop now.
Such resolve at your age. Really admirable.
Sister Yi. Let me guess. Sister Han sent you to talk me down. Don't waste your breath. I'm not changing my mind.
Easy there. Maybe hear me out before jumping to conclusions. You've been itching to prove yourself on patrol, haven't you? Well, I'm bending the rules. Just this once. If you can hold your own for 10 moves against her, I'll consider you ready to stand on your own. Sound fair?
You mean the hero who faced off with Tai Hao?
That boy rings out like a temple bell. The moment something excites him, the whole world knows.
I'm ready. Please don't go easy on me. I need to see how far I've still got to go. I lost. Just like that?
You're obviously not ready, Pooh. You didn't even last 3 moves against her. You're far too young, too unripe to face the Argent Long. How long do you think it'll take? A month? 6? A year? 10? And until then, are you really going to live every single day like this? A bowstring drawn too tight will snap. Hatred will cloud your sight, dull your blade, and rob you of the clarity you need to strike true. Just promise me this. Give yourself room to breathe. Can you do that?
Then what should I do? Tell me! Every time I see Yi and Chen laughing like nothing ever happened, it terrifies me that I'll someday become like them, that I'll forget. The ones who wronged my parents still walk free, while Mom and Pa, they went for answers but were struck down by Bian as if they were the guilty ones. In the 9 chapters, Tai Hao, they sheltered the guilty, yet people still worship them like gods. Everyone just swallows their lies, calling evil good and wrong right, and just like that, my parents' names might never be clear. I'm so scared, Sister Yi. Scared I'll wake up one day and forget about them. Scared I'll never grow strong enough to avenge them. Scared I'll end up wasting my life, like those hollow-eyed fools living content under the 9 chapters so-called protection. And if that day comes, how could I ever face Mom and Pa? How could I face the boy I used to be? Please, tell me what I should do.
cry, Pooh. It's alright. I know how you feel. After my aunt passed, I felt the same way for a long time. All of us here at the Outer Peaks, we've had our share of sleepless nights. Believe me, none of us forget. That's why the Drifters exist, to set things right. But holding on to the past doesn't mean letting hatred consume you. It doesn't mean we've no right to happiness. We escape from the 9 chapters so that one day we can live better. Isn't that right? Promise me you'll take care of yourself. Stay strong. It's the only way you'll live to see the day your justice is won.
I promise. I shouldn't have said those things to Sister Han. I'll find her later and apologize.
Don't worry about that. All she's ever wanted is for you kids to grow up safe. She won't hold it against you.
Sister Yi, and you, kind miss, thank you. Really, you don't have to stay. I'd like a bit of time alone.
Come on, let's give him some space. Huh? What on earth?
What's going on over there? Why are the Beyond and Magistrates swarming the...
Perfect timing. Could use a hand here.
What's going on?
The Outer Peaks have been compromised. Magistrates are breaking through.
No time to explain. Fight now, talk later. These Bian won't let up. It's insane.
We kept the Outer Peaks hidden for years. How'd they find us? Yi, any idea what tipped them off?
I don't know. I just calibrated the Tianluo veil today. It was working perfectly. Either way, we've got to hold it. If the veil falls, the Outer Peaks loses its last line of defense.
Can't believe it. What are you doing here?
Traitor!
Shixiong, are you behind all this?
I came under orders, nothing more.
You mean you filthy traitor! Sold us out to curry favor with your new masters, did you?
I've said it already. I'm here under the 9 chapters' command to subdue the Drifters. Beyond that, I know nothing. Besides, after I left, didn't you change every old entrance?
Say no more. I believe you. Your old comrades, your mentors, your juniors. We're all standing here before you. You, of all people, know whether we're truly guilty. I'll ask you only once. Will you truly raise your blade against us? Forget the 9 chapters' orders. I want your answer. From the heart.
The Drifters have broken the law, yes. But committed no grave crimes, harmed no innocents. The sentence is too harsh.
Then come back to us, Shisyung. What happened that day was a tragedy. An accident. If you let the 9 chapters chain you to the past, drowning in grief, even Buxia wouldn't want to see you like this.
That day? How dare you? Shifu, Buxia, their souls still wander, unquiet. And you call it an accident, as if dressing it up in gentler words could bring them back. Kujou, the day I left the Drifters, I told you, Yuming is gone. What stands here is a nameless magistrate of Yingtian. Draw your blades. I will not fight the defenseless.
Shisyung, you really mean to strike at us?
Sure. I'm not your Shushong anymore. Whatever we had is gone. We stand on opposite sides.
If that's your choice, then I'll fight you with all I've got. Of the sword, your final call. Miss the vital parts. Miss the vital parts. Shisyung, you've grown so strong.
Kejo, answer me this. The Drifters only think about tearing things down. Have you ever thought about what comes after? If the 9 chapters fall and the Filthoids run rampant with no one to hold them back, who will protect the common folk?
We will! What else do you think we've trained our whole lives for?
What about the deteriorators?
They're no longer human. We cut them down all the same.
And if that deteriorator was once your mentor, your dearest friend, your family!
But...
Enough! Please, come with me. There has to be another way. Sorry for dragging you here without warning. I've run the numbers. If we keep fighting head-on, our chances of winning are under 10%. We're up against the Sentinels of Juntian, elite enforcers who guard the Hall of Adjudication and the core of the 9 chapters. They're far stronger than any ordinary magistrate, and the 9 chapters will keep sending them reinforcements. For us drifters, we're only human. When we're wounded, we need time to heal. At this pace, the outer peaks won't hold for long. I can't just stand by while our people bleed away their strength. I'm going to take a gamble. The Labyrinth of Yanyin, a vault built by the forerunners of the Jishu sect. Back in the sect's golden age, we had genius inventors beyond counting. Their mightiest mecha puppets were vast as drifting isles, their shadows blotting out the sun as they soared. Sadly, those wonders were reduced to ash in the flames of the Battle of Shuli. This vault is one of the few legacies that survive. We built our base into this cliffside so we could study it, hoping to unlock its secrets. Rumor has it that deep within the Labyrinth of Yanyin lies a relic left by the Jishu sect's forebears. Something powerful enough to turn the tide of battle. But in all these years, no one's cracked the vault's defenses to reach the final chamber. I've tried more than once, and failed every time. Now with you here, I want to try again. Who knows? Maybe this time, we'll make it.
Got it.
Everyone's still out there fighting for their lives. We're running out of time. Let's move. If we fail, and I mean if, we can still make it back in time to help hold the line.
Hey, none of that defeatist talk. The demon...
Pearl in the Bottle. A classic trial the Jishu sect set for its initiates. Looks like you two have done this before. I'll skip the tutorial. Defensive mecha puppets. Stay sharp.
Huh? No mechanical orbs? That's odd. That thing over there looks fishy. Should we take a closer look?
labyrinth really is one seamless design. The founder's craftsmanship is breathtaking.
Wow! A hidden chamber! The missing orbs have gotta be in here. Come on, little minion! Let's nail this in one go!